This is yet another walk on my hundreds of walks I'm doing between London Underground stations. And today we're doing Ealing Common to Acton town. Ealing Common's been here basically forever, but we'll just trawl through a series of older maps. This is the rock map from the 1750s, and I've just superimposed where the two stations are we're walking between. And this one dates from the turn of the 19th century in 1800. And with the stations in place, this one is from the turn of the 20th century, 1900. And as we linger on this map a bit, just because it's quite interesting, the two stations have completely different names. And we'll bring the map up to date. Just briefly cross the road from Ealing Common station, and there are some wonderful period houses on the left. But this was the former home of Ava Lovelace, who is renowned as the inventor of computer programming, and she was the daughter of Lord Byron, who's, I assume, commemorated over the road there. But let's walk back to the station. There's something very exciting about Ealing Common station apart from its use as a shelter during the Second World War. And this is the building on the corner here. The very first UK branch of Nandos. This deserves a very definite whoop, and it's notable for Ealing that it's still in business. So with the inevitable London siren, we leave Ealing Common station bound for Acton town. And I've been told that the normally peaceful Ealing Common station, but this part is where the Bollow Brook rises, which Bollow Brook is a notable stream in the Acton area. Oh, getting a bit quieter now. That's always good. And somewhere there, near the tube station, which is where we are on Ealing Common, the stream begins. Walking down Leopold Road now, just level with the railway tracks over to our left. The Polish Underground Movement Study Trust was founded in that building, 11 Leopold Road in Ealing Common, in 1947, and they undertook work to commemorate the work of the Polish Underground during the Second World War. And Ealing is still the largest concentration of Polish people in the UK. It's quite a windy day today, so I might have to do something with the sound, and when the camera's facing forward I'll dampen it a bit or something. But this is Tring Avenue we're walking down. There we go. A bit more houses, less of my face. And this was built on the estate of the Rothschild family. They had a lot of orchards in this area. And a lot of the road names are named after family members. Tring Avenue, well, when I say family members, Tring Avenue was a family estate in Hertfordshire. So not quite a family member. So when you're an aristocratic family and own a lot of land, you can use a lot of your family connections to name road names. We had Leopold Road back there. Of course, on newer estates you have travesties like the Goldings and Meadow Barn. It's just all just random stuff. There's some good meaty names during the aristocratic naming, whether you believe in land ownership by aristocrats or not, which is another subject, but quite rather a emotive one. They at least had lots of variety in their names. So Tring Avenue leads up to the bend where that cyclist is. There's some very odd road names in London. I grew up in Boreham Wood and there was a road called Lullington Garth, which was really unusual until I found there was yet another Lullington Garth in Finchley. No idea, well, Woodside Park sort of area. No idea what that was all about at all. So we're approaching where the Central Line railway bridge goes under the road here. And I'll see if there are any trains going under when I get to it. Or is it the District Line? Or maybe the Central Line is on a flyover, I can't remember. I'll sort it out later. But that's the depot at the background, where the District Line, I think it's the District Line depot, because the Piccadilly Line depot is in Northfields. Maybe it's Central Line depot. Should do more research. On the bend where... Shut up! On the bend where Tring Avenue becomes Kingbridge Avenue. That was a lovely Victoria court. Don't know what that siren is on that lorry. Is it just to be especially annoying? Yeah, beside your quiet roads can be made a bit more noisy by my coming along it. No, let's add a siren to that. I think I might have misaccused the lorry. I think that was a house alarm. So we turned left, not right, left, into Carberry Avenue, and we're moseying on down this street, which is still parallel with the railway. We're looking for number 55, which apparently is a Buddhist retreat, much loved by people in the area, and you can visit by appointment and have a wonderful time in their garden. Apparently. Yeah, there it is, and it's called Three Wheels, which you can see on the door. As I mentioned earlier, viewing by appointment, but you can go in. We're coming up to a road called Tudor Avenue, which I walked along in my South Ealing to Acton town walk, and I crossed this very road and it was called Tudor Avenue and had these mock Tudor houses along it. So I can tell that the builder at work at that on that project was active here as well. I said Tudor Avenue, but actually it's Tudor Way. So that leads up to the North Circular, but you get the idea. So Rosa there at number 61, the bungalow called Rosa. I guess that was I think that was a demolished house. There's contemporary places either side of it. If that was a house, that was like a greenfield site, that's understandable. But if you're building a bungalow instead of a house, that seems a rather odd financial decision. You're lessening your space. So we're honing in on Acton town station now. I think it's just one more bend and we're at the main road. Copperfields Court. So that also looks like infill stuff, doesn't it? Maybe that was an industrial site or something. So the building style has changed again. I still think they're maybe into war houses. But they're not that Tudor design we hitherto had. And Gunnersbury Crescent has indeed brought us to the main road. And that's a rather good fish and chip shop over there, as I remember. I'm not obsessed with fish and chips, by the way. Just I tend to spend a lot of my time in them. And there's our destination, Acton Town. Oh, here's a local history board. Let's see what is on offer here. Acton Together Walks. That sounds a bit of fun.